Hello, you're welcome. In this video, I want to show you how you can be able to format numbers in your Google Sheet. So we are going to start with the default options that we have available for this formatting. Then we also try the custom options. So let's see how this works in practice. So for us to be able to perform this formatting, we are going to be using this format tab. So in my case, I want to start by formatting this invoice date and due date. So I will just select these two and then click on this format, then numbers, and you will see option for date. So if I click on this date, you see that it's now properly formatted. Now I can format my invoice amount and paid amount as well using this same formatting. So I will click on this format, select numbers, and now I can select this accounting or this currency. However, there are differences. For this accounting, the dollar sign will come to the left part of the cell. And then for the currency, the dollar sign stays close to the number. So and another difference is that for the accounting, when you have a negative value, it puts it in a bracket. While for the currency, negative value is returned as a negative value. So let's just see each of these. So if I click on accounting, you can see where our dollar sign is being placed at the leftmost part of the cell. Now, if I go back and try currency, you see that the dollar sign is brought closer. Okay, and here we have been able to use the default formatting options to format our dates and our amount. So now let's go to how we can use custom formatting. So we start with custom dates. So here I have dates that I want to format using for custom options. So what I will do is just to click on this format, select this number, and then go down to where I have custom dates. So here I have custom date and time. So if you click on it, you have options. So you can see as you click on any of these options, you see how it's going to appear once you've applied it. So you can see this one is just 080530. And this is how it's going to appear. The month with 2 digits, the day with 2 digits, and the year with 2 digits. Then this other one is going to return just the month and the day. So the day with 1 digit and the month in short. This one, the day, the month, and the year. But the day with 1 digit, month short, and year complete. So we want to select this one, this August 5th. So the month is in full, and then the day and the year with a comma. So once I've selected this, I can click on apply, and you can now see how it has been formatted. Now let's see how we can format currency. So for currency, I have unit sold, revenue, and profit. So I'll select this revenue and this profit, and then come to this format. The number, and I want to format currency this time. If I click on currency, I have different options. So the default normally is the US dollar, but here I have options to select the Nigerian naira, the Kenyan shilling, the Afghan, and so many other currencies. So in my case, I want to select the Nigerian naira. So if I click on Nigerian naira, you see it shows me how it's going to look when I apply. And if I'm okay with this, I just click on this apply. And you can see it's applied the Nigerian naira here. So I can reduce the decimal places that I have here by just clicking on this decrease decimal places, and I've decreased the decimal places. So last is how we can customize numbers. So here I have budget, spent, and the variance. I want to format this using number formatting, but in a customized form. So I will just click on this format, then go down to where I have number format, custom number format. So I have options here. I have either percentage, I have for my positive values, and then this very one that I have here is for the positive and negative value, but the negative value, as you can see here, will be returned in red and in brackets. Okay, and that is from this. This is the option. No, this is the, let me get the option. This is the option here where you return the negative value in red and in brackets. So I can also return it in 2 decimal places as well in red and in brackets. But in my case, I don't want any decimal. So I will just work with this. And I'm okay with this. And then I click on apply. So you can see the negative numbers that I have here are returned in bracket and in red. Okay. So I can do same for this, my percentage. So what I will do is just click on this very column, then come to this format where I have numbers. I go down to number format, and then I will look for percentage, and this is it. So I will just click on this percent. It shows me the sample, and this is really what I want. Then I click on apply. So you can see it converts the decimal that I had before to percentage now. And that's just what I want to show you in this video, how you can be able to format your numbers using Google Sheet. I hope you've been able to find this video helpful. Please, if you found it helpful, kindly like, share, and subscribe to our channel. Thank you, and I'll see you in the next one.